Hi guys, I'm just gonna pre-warn you if there's gonna be some bullshit noise. Any minute now it's gonna restart and you're gonna hear it loud and clear. It's right outside my window and it's really freaking annoying. There's someone just chainsawing for no apparent reason outside of my window. There you go. Are we being serious? Like, hello? I'm trying to trade the Nasdaq when it looks like this. Have you seen how bullshit this looks right now, by the way? So ES has taken Asia low and London low, but NQ has taken Asia high and London high. Like, what do I even do with this information? Please tell me how to trade this, because I have no idea. I have no idea how to trade this shit. Like, we have S&T at every session liquidity. Like, what do we even do here? I don't know what to do here. I'm not gonna lie, I've got no idea how to trade this. So we're just gonna be super careful today and we're just gonna vibe, because what the fuck is this? Also, I have my glasses on because my eyes hurt so bad. I don't know why. I think it's hay fever. Anyway, I have taken a trade this morning. This was on an eval because I didn't want to short so close to literally at all-time highs, actually. Didn't want to short all-time highs in my fundeds. So I took this short. I actually got stopped in profit. I just marked that out for like a good example to have. But yeah, I got stopped in profit on this trade. I wanted it to play out to true day open, which I think on any other day it would have, but given this situation, yeah, that's what it's looking like. My name is Claudia. That's fucking awesome. You have the best name ever, apart from there's just one letter wrong. Hey AJ, hey Ali, hey everybody. Oh yeah, let me start the stream on the Discord. I high-key forgot. Thanks for reminding me. Let me do that real quick. Claudia's stage. Alan's the goat. He's making some shorts for me. There we go. Let's do that. Oh my god, this noise is so bad. I'm actually sorry. I actually apologize. Just actually turn me on mute, honestly. Okay, cool. We're live on the Discord too, so feel free to come join that if you fancy watching the stream with no delay. The Discord link is in the chat from Alan. I'm just going to pin that right now. Yo, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. This price action is disgusting. I'm not gonna lie to you. Really disgusting. I don't know what's going on. How is everybody on this fine Wednesday? So far, my trading week's actually been pretty good. It's been slow, but good. Monday was a break-even day for me. Yesterday, I made like $100. Today, I also would have made $100, but I did take this trade on an eval just because shorting all-time highs when price action looks like this is probably not the best idea in the world. Did play out nicely, though. To 2.25. One thing about me is I'm constantly altering my model. Like, I'm constantly changing shit around, adapting, getting this thing as best as it can be. And I have realized now that there has been a few occasions where I plan to take a partial at 2.5, right? Because that's where I anticipate reversal. But a lot of the times, price can just reverse like this from the midpoint between 2 and 2.5. So basically negative 2.25. Right? And like, look at the precision on that. Literally one tick below and we reverse, which is kind of crazy. What I'm going to do right now is I actually don't have these on for confluences, which I was doing my analysis on my MacBook earlier. So this is why I have no analysis on my chart right now, but I like to project the midnight opening range. So let's do that. Claudia Trades is coming in to join us very, very soon. She's going to arrive at some point. I don't know when. She's running a little bit behind, but she's going to be here on the stream with us, which will be fun. Everybody's missed Hannah. Everybody's been asking me where the fuck is Hannah? Is she alive? And I'm like, no, she's dying doing uni, but she's finished university now. She's no longer a student. She is a adult human being now, which is crazy. So yeah. Right, let me see. So what I like to see at key places of reversal is whether these levels line up. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at this. Look at this shit. This is so fire. Wow. 0.5 at the midnight opening range, lining up with the midpoint between 2 and 2.5 of an OTE projection, and that gives us the low of this. If I had seen that, I would have taken a partial here. So I just need to be more observant. I'm not going to lie. I literally placed my limits for this trade, and because it was on an eval, I just got into my car and drove here. I just left it running. I just set alerts so that I would be, you know, I can prepare myself for a loss, viewing a loss on my screen. Oh my gosh, this noise is actually driving me insane. I'm so overstimulated. Like, I need to just sit and like stare at a black wall because, oh my gosh, talking and having down your ear while you're looking at this bullshit price action is probably the most overstimulating shit ever. Also, trading open on ES lines up with London High. That's nice. Never seen that before. That's lovely. I got my iced coffee. Got my iced coffee so you know that it's a good day. You can barely hear it. Oh my gosh, I'm glad you guys can barely hear it because it is so freaking loud. I literally feel like I have my AirPods in my ears. I've turned my phone volume up to full volume and I've gone on YouTube and typed in chainsaw sounds, and that's what I'm listening to. That is what I feel like right now. Like, I'm not even being dramatic. Kind of. Maybe I am being slightly dramatic. Okay, please bear with me. I'm just going to put the link to the stream on my Instagram story. You know, promotions and all that jazz. Let's share this. If you're enjoying the stream so far, or even if you aren't, but you just want to do something charitable, I would really appreciate you if you could drop a thumbs up on the live stream. It really helps me out, you know? So even if you hate the live stream, but you're feeling philanthropic today, maybe you could do that for me. That would be amazing. Okay. Let's put this on my story. I'm feeling like I'm going to be doing some singing today. I feel like I sing a lot more when Hannah's around because she hates my singing so much. Like, it's her least favorite thing about me, I'm fairly sure. Awake in the morning. Guys, I've got some really bad news and I know you're going to be sad with me, but I promise it'll be worth it. So I'm pausing the Friday giveaways for approximately 2 weeks. Now, it could be less time, but it also could be more. It could be 3 weeks. But I promise it'll be worth it when they make a return, right? But I just have to put them on pause for a bit to figure some shit out, figure some admin shit out, and then they will be re-continuing. So please don't be mad at me. I promise it'll be worth it. But yeah, you're just gonna have to bear with me. So I'm really sorry about that. You've done your philanthropic act for the day. I love that. You know what? You're gonna get good karma now. You're gonna get good karma. And do you want to know why? Because me and the universe are like this. Me and the universe are tight AF. Honestly, we actually are. I have so many weird stories about things that I've manifested just coming true. Like, my life is so weird. And I think as soon as you actually become delusional enough to believe, like genuinely believe, like I wholeheartedly believe that I can manifest anything that I truly desire, but you have to really desire it. It's like, I'm convinced that I don't have a Porsche yet because I don't truly desire a Porsche right now. Like, I actually couldn't give less of a fuck about having a Porsche. Honestly. Like, the one thing I truly desired was my first payout, and I got that. So, yeah, but anyway, I have some mad stories. So if anyone actually cares, then I can tell you one of my craziest stories. Because it's actually mental. Like, when you hear it, you're going to be mind-boggled. Yeah, exactly. Shorts make no sense at all-time highs. Apart from this short, I'm actually just going to talk to you about this because it was really clean down to here. Like, this as a short was absolutely lovely. Obviously not the highest risk reward short you could have had in the world, but really nice. Also going to talk to you guys about, if you're trading with fibs, I would highly recommend this for your stop loss. So I struggled a lot with having too tight of a stop loss. Like, I would have too tight of a stop loss, I would get wicked out, and then it would run at least, you know, to 1R, 2R maybe, or even full TP sometimes, right? And I have found like such a foolproof method of stop losses, and you can literally see it work here. So I entered when, let me just get rid of this for one moment. So I saw us reject out of this area, which I'll talk to you about in a minute why. So I entered at 0.5 of this leg, as you can see, I entered at 0.5. We still swept out that high, which I had anticipated that we didn't sweep out, but you can see here that we did put in an SMT. So you can see on ES, we did not sweep out this high, so we put in an SMT, which is fine. I was trading the stronger asset, which I shouldn't have been. I just honestly didn't check ES, which is stupid. I actually journaled that the other day. I was like, check ES. That's the whole point. Check ES. So yeah. But we still stuck to my stop loss, didn't get stopped out, and then we ran where we wanted to run. Obviously, I was hoping for true day open, maybe even London low, Asia low, but that was not going to happen. I anticipated that wasn't going to happen this early, because usually if we sweep out London low pretty soon after London closes, so at like 5:15, we will sweep it out, we'll retrace back into the London range, and then we will take out the high put in, and then we will drop. But obviously today I have no idea what to anticipate, because we are super decoupled. So yeah. But basically what I did here, so the reason why I actually shorted, maybe we should start from the beginning, that's always a good place to start, was because so we have this -4 right here, which obviously you can see we reject from, and then we manipulate higher. We manipulated higher into this 2.5 area, as you can see. Now this 2.5 area lines up really nicely with the 1.5 projection of midnight opening range. And when I see a 2.5 lining up with a midnight opening range or a London opening range projection, and I can see us manipulate from a previous fib level into this new fib level, it's also 4.5, but you know, into a new fib level, and then reject, that's really clean for me. So I was taking this based on the fact that we rejected from this -4 here, up into the 2.5, which lines up nice with the -1.5 midnight opening range projection. And then I saw right here that we had a rejection lower. We had some bearish displacement. So I entered at 0.5 of this leg, and I based my stop loss on this -3. Because obviously if I'm choosing tops and bottoms, it's really hard to understand like how far we're gonna trade up into and how big the stop loss needs to be. So I considered doing it on average candle size, which I think is also a good option for me to also consider, because having a 12.5 point stop loss when, you know, we have candles which are more than 12.5 points, a singular 1 minute candle is more than 12.5 points. I personally don't think makes much sense unless you have a super precise entry, which based on this, obviously it's pretty precise, but it's not precise enough to predict that a 1 minute candle, in my opinion. So I've been putting my stop loss on either the next midnight opening range projection level or the next standard deviation level from my fib. So as you can see, either of these would have played out. Even if I had put this on the -2 here, we still wouldn't have got stopped out. You can see we very nearly would, but we still wouldn't. Okay, I just got to let Hannah in 1 sec. Hannah is here. She's on her way. So yeah, that is a really good way to place your stop loss. If you are trading standard deviation, you place it on the next standard deviation level. So here I just placed it on the further one just to give it a bit more room, especially because the 2.5 was slightly more precise than the 1.5 that we had here. But literally, if you did your stop loss on this 2, or this 3, the trade still would have played and you wouldn't have got stopped out. Maybe it didn't work. Hi. Did that work? Huh? Yeah. Is the door open? Oh, what? Try now. No worries. Sorry, guys. Hannah's coming. She's on her way. She's on her way up to the stream lab. So yeah, that's what I would say about if you're trading standard deviation, you want a precise stop loss. So yeah. Very clean. I don't know what's gonna happen right now. I think we could just chop. Hi. Oh my gosh, special guest has arrived.
Don't know if they can see me, but they probably can. Oh my god, I was actually hanging out just then, like, I couldn't hear if you, like, said yeah, let me through, and I was like, the thing.
This fucking chainsawing is so annoying.
It's rather. Good gosh, where's my little chair?
Grab your chair. Hannah is so back. How long have you had off from...
Which side do you want me on? Is it on that side or the...
Yeah, on this side. Just move my bag anywhere. I can just move all of this up. Let me check my OBS and see if we can get us both on camera. Oh dear. Why is it like that?
I don't mind. I can see... Oh, there I am.
I want to put this so that we can have us both in the frame. Let me try and readjust some stuff without hopefully ruining the whole thing. Ugh.
Just put my head back in.
If you come closer, you'll be able to get in, I think. Maybe. Oh, there we go.
What's going on?
So I shorted all-time highs.
Nice.
But on my eval, I didn't take on my funded because that would be silly. And it did play out really nicely, but I got stopped in profit because I was gonna take a partial at negative. Oh, wait, what? Oh, wait, no, never mind. At negative 2.5, yeah. But it played off the midpoint between. But look at this. I was showing Hannah my midnight opening range projection stuff yesterday. Yeah. So it lines up with 0.5 of the midnight opening range.
That is so.
Oh, it's just beautiful. It's honestly
really
like it's sauce. It's absolute sauce. AJ says, "Yo, Hannah, perhaps zoom out." I don't know whether I can zoom out. Maybe I can do something like this and then do that. Maybe. Oh, wait. I might be cooking. I'm not cooking. I'm not cooking whatsoever.
It's okay. They can hear me. And,
I don't think I can zoom out, unfortunately.
Zoom back.
Hannah Montana.
Oh yeah.
After 5 years in the markets, I can safely say trying to pick tops at all-time highs is the dumbest thing to do in terms of odds, but we somehow keep doing it. Yeah, I do it on an eval because sometimes they do play out. Like, this makes sense why it played out in my eyes in terms of my model, but I didn't take it on a funded account because, you know, if it didn't hit, then I'd be like, why am I shorting all-time highs? Mm-hmm. So... But I think it makes sense why that trade played out. But ES and NQ right now are so decoupled, so I think it's quite hard to understand what's going on, in my opinion.
Couldn't brush my hair today.
On average, how many trades hit your full take profit? Honestly, I've got no idea. Not many of them would hit full take profit, full 4R, but I've implemented a new rule. I saw Celine from Tradeify TV. She made a video on Tradeify talking about her like risk management strategy, and she said, what did she say? She said that she takes off half her position at 1R and goes break even and then leaves the rest to run. And I was like, why have I never done that? The amount of times I've been in profit on a trade and just hit stop loss rather than just taking some profits and going break even and just letting it run, like, it's just a stupid amount of times. Like, I don't know why I haven't thought about that. So
I think we're like trained in a sense to like you keep your position on because otherwise it looks like you're an emotional trader if you're taking like off in case it goes to stop loss, where you just should just like them off like you did yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. And like in this trade, if I had taken half the profits off at 1R, like I would have made money, but because I was on an eval, I was just like, there's no point, because I would have made like $400 and it was just pointless because I need like 6k to pass. But if I'd taken that on a funded, I 100% would have taken half my profits off at 1R because that just makes so much sense. And I would have made money from it. But obviously it didn't hit my full TP, which I thought it would. but still would have made money. So yeah, that's what I've started doing. So I'm gonna I'm going to see how that goes, taking profits off at 1R and see whether it increases my overall P&L. I have a feeling it will, because I reviewed quite a lot of my like trade examples when I've been going through old charts and things, and I have like a Notion spreadsheet. I have a Notion spreadsheet with loads of examples of my model on, and 90% of the trades that hit full TPE, they don't run back into drawdown after they've ran 1R. Like, literally never. Yeah, exactly. I would only be open to taking longs on my funded account today. Someone asked me whether I'm still going to take a trade today. Yeah, my rule is that I'm only allowed to take one trade on my funded account. I can take a trade on evals and things. Obviously, if it gets silly and I'm taking like 5 trades, I'm probably tilting and I'm just coping on an eval. But I literally just took this on an eval and not my funded, because I don't want to short all-time highs on a funded account. But it was still like an A+ setup. Any other time I would have taken this on a funded 100%. So yeah. I believe in always scaling in. I haven't actually scaled in before. I feel like I think I did try it and I didn't like it, because it like moves your position down, so then your break-even point is like moving with you. I think I prefer the idea of just taking some profits at a certain risk reward and going break-even. I think I prefer that idea than scaling in. But I can see why it makes sense for some people, because then you're starting off with a lower amount of risk. But I guess doing either or kind of evens out either way, doesn't it?
Yeah, I guess.
Claudia, I always see people winning and I feel my progress is so slow, I don't know what to do. I literally feel like that all the time, and I did feel like that so badly. You know what? I'm going to find it and I'm going to watch it before I show you, because I'm scared of what I say in it, and I'm scared, like, if I'm like bawling my eyes out in it, I'm not going to share it, it's a bit embarrassing. But I have a video of me on this PC, like filmed with my webcam when I first got my PC. There is like a 20-minute long video of me in my bedroom when I first got my PC. I'm in my dressing gown. I look so ill because I was still working full time, and like I'd had no sleep because I would literally stay up for hours studying charts and everything after work. And I looked literally ill. I looked like I belonged in like,
I think I know which one you're
in like a mental asylum. Like, I look terrifying, and it's like a 20-minute long video of me basically just crying and saying like how I want to quit, and like how is it fair that all these people are making money and I'm not. Like, literally all of that. Like, I was having a full-on mental breakdown. So I completely understand where you're coming from. Your best bet is to stop watching people on social media. I'm not gonna lie. Like, even stop watching me. Like, watching me might make you feel like shit. If I take a winning trade today, that might make you feel like shit. But you have to forget that watching one of my live streams does not reflect my total P&L. My last week P&L was red. The week before was green. The last 2 weeks before that were also red. Like, watching one video on social media of someone's trade or one live stream does not reflect their whole trading. Like, for me, it's still very much a process. I'm still way, way off being, you know, consistently green. Like, that's where I want to be, and that's why I feel like shit sometimes, because I'm like, why am I not there yet? I feel like I'm behind. The truth is, you're not behind. The truth is, like, everyone's fake on social media. No one likes sharing losses because it's humbling and it makes you feel like shit, because everyone's thinking the same. Everyone's thinking, why is everyone else winning and I'm not? So that's why no one shares losses, because they feel like they're different to everyone else, when in reality everyone feels the same. What's going on? Why is Alan and Novelli arguing? Alan, what's going on? Alan's being sassy. why did you not keep your stop loss on the swing high and this short on the screen? So I have just been talking about how when I'm picking tops or bottoms, right, I want my stop loss on the next standard deviation point, and I've literally only just discovered this, because I would usually, any other time, I would have my stop loss on this wick, and I would have got stopped out before it ran to like a place that makes sense. But I've now been putting it on the next standard deviation level, so I can see us, so I can see us rejecting out this 2.5. So I want my stop loss on the -3, because, especially because I was trading NQ here, which at the time I didn't realize because I didn't check ES truthfully, which I should have done. But NQ was the stronger asset, which I'm trying to short. So we literally put in an SMT here and then started reversing. So if I had not allowed for this sweep to happen, which it sometimes can, even when NQ is the weakest asset, we can still sometimes want to manipulate one more time and then run. So I just want to allow for that. I think having too tight of a stop loss is beneficial if you're completely right and you have the most accurate entry in the world, because it can allow for a lot higher risk to reward. But I think in general, I would rather take a 2R trade than a 4R, but give the trade a bit more room to breathe, I'm going to be honest. Hannah, will you be at the Prop Expo this month?
Yes.
Yeah, she's coming. Thanks, Claudia. That's why I love joining your lives. You're real and you tell me and advise me, and I feel like it helps me so much. Thank you, Claudia. You're so welcome. That's really sweet. Was that a trade you took, the shorts? Yeah, so I took these shorts. I did get stopped in profit on them. I've only realized after why it made sense for us to reverse there. So I'm just learning as I go along. I only took this trade on an eval though, because I don't like shorting all-time highs on my funded accounts. I don't feel like it's that high probability, and especially because ES and NQ right now are really decoupled. NQ has taken Asia high and London high, and ES has taken Asia low and London low. So yeah, like we're really just not. ES and NQ have had an argument. So I was not risking that on my funded account, but it was a nice trade. In hindsight, makes sense why we reversed there, but I wanted to take a partial at -2.5 and then hold the other half of my contract to true day open, but obviously that didn't play out. So I got stopped in profit, but it was an eval trade anyways. AJ, are you going to come to the Prop Expo? I'm looking tan today. Well, thank you. It's not real, but thanks. It will be real because in 2 weeks we're going on a girls' holiday.
12 days to be exact.
I've literally been talking about it so much.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't stopped going on about Mallorca. Everyone knows about Mallorca. Everyone knows I'm going.
We're going to Mallorca. Let's go.
We're going to Mallorca, by the way.
Just saying.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm gonna miss streaming. What day do we leave? What day is the 15th? The 15th
is a Monday.
Is a Monday, so I will miss stream only for 1 week then, won't I?
Yeah, we're only away from. Oh no, we come back. Technically, we're back like the 22nd.
Right. Okay.
We're in the so,
right. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm saying if we went away on the 18th, which is a Thursday, then I would technically miss like 2 weeks.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
See.
So.
No.
Yeah, only missing 1 week of stream. Would you suggest any video for getting better at making standard deviations? I missed some of the deviations. I would say a good place if you want to learn like the exact way I trade, if you like the way I trade. I do study streams every single Monday at 11 a.m. EST. They are live streams, but you can go back and watch the old live streams. So if you go on my YouTube channel, click live, then you just find the ones that are titled study stream and you can have a flick through them, see whether it's something you're interested. Obviously you can go back and watch the old streams as well. All I do every single Monday is I go back through the last week of price action and I just like review the price action as if I haven't seen it before, and then I will compare my thoughts when I'm going through, obviously in hindsight, to my P&L on TradeZella. So if I look at a chart in hindsight, obviously with no emotion, and I say this is a no trade day, I shouldn't have traded this day, but then I look at my TradeZella P&L and I see a red P&L, then I know there was something psychologically wrong with me that day. Rather than like I'd made a mistake or it was probability, you know, like if I'm going through a chart with no emotion and I'm saying I shouldn't have traded this day, but then I see I've got a red P&L, I took a loss, I know, okay, I wasn't thinking straight, I missed something, like what went wrong, and then I can figure out, you know, what happened. So that's basically what I do, and I just go back through any trade examples which I think are clean in terms of my model throughout the last week. So that's what I did on Monday. So if you want to go back and watch Monday's stream, and you can see whether it's for you, and obviously you can go back through and watch the old streams as well. They're an hour long, but you can kind of skip out the parts where I'm pulling, which might be quite a lot of it, to be honest. Selling the dream of trading prints more than actual trading. It's always been like that. Yeah, I've said this before. So any trading influencers or creators who post or say in their Discord or mention in a YouTube video or literally state this anywhere that any of the following: trading is easy, you should be profitable within 1 year, if you're not profitable within a certain time frame, then you're this and this, then you're stupid, then you're trading the wrong thing. Anyone who says that, I promise you, is trying to scare you into buy their course. Like, I promise you that is what they're doing. It's literally a marketing technique. They are trying to scare you and make you feel like you're doing something wrong so that you need to buy their course, so that like you have to buy it. Like, that's the gold. That's the golden ticket. You have to buy their course because right now what you're doing isn't working. Like, if it was going to work, it should have worked by now. Like, they are trying to scare you into buying their course. I promise you. I've seen it so many times, and every time you check their bio, it's a link to a WAP. Literally every time. I've never ever seen a trader say that who doesn't sell a course ever. And that's when you know. Like, if there's no one saying it who doesn't sell a course, then it's bullshit. And like, there is very few traders who I like completely trust their word in the space and who like I would listen to and look up to. Like, there is very few, because I feel like, especially you'll agree with me on this, especially when you meet them in person, it really changes your perspective on people. And we've met quite a lot of traders now, and it's really changed my perspective on who I would look up to and who I just fucking wouldn't.
Yeah.
Because when you meet someone in person and when you actually talk to someone, or even if you just watch someone's live stream, like you watch them talk for an hour, they cannot hide their actual personality. Like, I live stream for like 10 hours a week. I can't hide my personality. It's not possible. So people know what I'm like. They know my morals and all that jazz. Like, you just end up getting to know, especially because I fucking waffle. And when you meet someone in person, they can't hide their like true morals, actually who they are. So if we're meeting someone whose morals, I'm like, fuck, whose personality is all over the place, like you can just tell whether they would be a good trader or not. Like, you just can. Everybody knows the good characteristics of a good day trader. Like, you can read Trading in the Zone and learn that. So when you meet someone in person and find out that they're the exact opposite, then it's like, okay, I just wouldn't trust you. Obviously, when you're away from the charts, like, you don't need to be all timid and stuff. That's not what I'm saying. But like, you can literally just tell. If you've met any day traders in person, you'll probably know what I mean. Like, you can just tell. Is trading pre-market a good choice? So what I would say about trading pre-market, and I'm going to give Ivan his credit where it's due here, is pre-market, I have found way easier to understand the bias and draw on liquidity. And I can say that hands down. I was struggling with bias and draw on liquidity, but didn't realize that that was what I was struggling with, really. Until I started trading pre-market and understood, okay, this is actually so easy to understand where price wants to go. Like, I've only been trading pre-market for like probably getting on for 3-4 months now, and I feel like pretty much every single day, obviously there's the odd day every now and again where I just don't understand what's going on, but that is a given. I have less than 2 years of market experience. That's just going to be a given. Like, I'm not going to know every single day. Even people with 8 years market experience, there will be days they'll come on and they won't know what's going on. I feel like I really understand what price wants to do. Whether I get a good entry or whether I, FOMO trade or whatever, that's completely separate. Pretty much every day I come on and I understand where price wants to draw to. And after 9:30, I really struggled with that. I really struggled to find a method to understanding drawing liquidity and bias. So that is what I would say about pre-market. To me, it's way more obvious where price wants to draw to, because obviously as soon as London session finishes, you've got Asia session highs and lows and London session highs and lows to work with. But sometimes by 9:30, all 4 of those have been swept out. Like, they're the closest session liquidity target. So I guess it depends what you use in your model as drawing liquidity. Like, if you're using unfilled fair value gaps, things like that, then it doesn't matter as much. But session liquidity has always been a huge part of my way of figuring out the bias. So I think if you're the same, it's a lot harder to understand after 9:30. That's just my opinion. And I think it's harder to catch bigger moves after 9:30 also, because you have to have a lot larger stop loss. And it's just way more volatile. Like, in my opinion, you're way more likely to get wicked out or, like, have too tight of a stop loss by accident. I don't know. I just struggled after 9:30. And as soon as I started trading pre-market and I gave it a go, I'm not going to lie, I was skeptical because everybody tells you to trade 9:30, 9:30, 9:30. So when Ivan was like, just give pre-market a go, like, I was super skeptical and I didn't really believe him. I thought he was just trying shit. But I gave it a go and I was like, okay, right, I understand where he's coming from. So I think your best bet is to go back through your charts, have a look at price, try and kind of get in sync with what's going on, and just give it a go. Even if it's on a demo, like, spend a couple extra hours on your charts for a week, and just see like what happens, how you feel about it. If you don't like it, you can easily trade 9:30 again. Don't put any money on the line, just give it a whirl, I would say.
Yeah, I am. Listen. Also, feel like I don't even know what I'm doing right now. God help.
Hannah's had like a month off.
Like,
more than a month.
Serious, like, probably about 5 weeks of, like, not even looking at a chart, just while I've been finishing my degree. And now I'm like, oh my God, I don't even know what a bullish or bearish candle is anymore. Someone help me. I'm gonna have to start again. No. Muscle memory of what you, right?
Yeah, I think this situation will help both of us, because I feel like right now I have the most like set in stone trading system that I've ever had.
Yeah, you do.
And teaching that to someone really helps.
And boot camp. That's what
boot camp.
Boot camp is starting.
Boot camp is starting. Yeah, Hannah is here. Wait, I'll go on OBS and then you can see. Wait. She's here. I was trying to get us both in the frame. I'm not being self-absorbed, but it's quite difficult.
Unless I sit.
Because Hannah is basically sat on like a singular sofa right now. Like,
yeah, it is.
We've not got some.
Like, if I sit like there.
Yeah. She's locking in.
Yeah, well. I'm just listening.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, right. Let me answer more questions. Honestly, right now, in terms of markets, I'm just going to wait because I don't really understand what's going on. I'm not gonna. No idea. Maybe we could come up to this -4, honestly. That would be kind of nice. That lines up with this -3 projection of London opening range. So I'll mark that out and see, because currently we're accumulating, so we can manipulate up into there. It would be nice, but I would prefer the longs up to there, but we're in a bit of a premium right now, so we'll just wait. Let me carry on from where I was. Oh my gosh, this noise is so annoying. Alan said that they can, but it's quite quiet, so I've already warned them that it's going to be annoying.
Yeah, I've graduated from uni, but not quite from Claudia's course.
I haven't taught Hannah. I pulled her into trading originally because we've been best friends since high school. So I started trading and then I've pulled her into it, but I haven't taught her. I'm in no position to teach anyone trading.
No, but she's helped where she can.
Yeah. Tried my best. Agreed, you seem like the most genuine trader on social media that I have found. You inspire me. Oh, thanks, John. That's nice. Yo, Claudia, you took any trades today? Yeah, I took this trade, but I got stopped in profit. I think I got stopped out, like, here. We made 0.3R today on an eval, so, you know, it could be worse, but it could also be a lot better. I would have taken this on my funded and would have made like $100 on the funded, but I didn't want to short all-time highs, so. I am $400 from passing my next set of evals. Will make 15 fundeds. Holy shit, that's crazy. Well done.
Made it.
You've made it in the brain. What was I up to? What is your strategy? I don't want to like break down my whole strategy right now because I feel like if people are tuning in every week and every day, then it gets a bit annoying. But if you do want to understand my strategy, you can go and watch one of my study streams. I'd recommend the first one that I ever did. If you just scroll down my previous live streams, then you can take a look. But I trade standard deviations and pair them with like 4-hour sweeps or session sweeps. Claudia, if I may ask, are you closer to your second payout yet? Not really. I'm going to be so real. Not really. I'm not incredibly far. Like one of my funded accounts is in profit, but I think having consistency funded accounts is butchering my chance at payouts. So my next mission is to try and pass a non-consistency eval so that I can get funded. So I'm just gonna, like any A+ trades, I'm gonna copy trade to non-consistency evals. I have an alpha premium one right now, which I took this trade on. I think it's up like 1k. Oh, I'm not even logged in. Oh, we are logged in. Okay, never mind. Yeah, so this is the one funded account which is in like the tiniest bit of profit, but I need like to make like 2k on this because of the consistency rule. So yeah. Bit annoying. Oh, this isn't gonna load now. Tradeovate is being weird, or I don't know whether it's Tradeovate or Trading View. It's probably more likely to be Trading View, not gonna lie. I'm tempted to execute on Tradeovate. I'm considering. Yeah. I'm considering just doing my analysis on here and then executing on that. It's just so much better. Yeah, so you can see I got stopped out in here. So this is my premium eval. And we're up 1.4k on it. You need 6k to pass, so we're quite far off. But yeah. Please don't spam. Good evening. Do you try Ninja Trader 8? I haven't tried it. I need to. I need to, definitely. My payout was $1,582 exactly. I know it off by heart because I'm that proud. Keep pressing my phone. Do you use more than one screen? I just got a second screen. It's kind of nice, more charts to look at. I have a second screen, but I honestly don't use it when I'm trading. Like right now I have the YouTube chat and my stream on this vertical screen that I have, and then I have my monitor. My plan is to just get a curved monitor because I prefer having everything on one screen. Like I'm really weird with like symmetry, and in my head if I had 2 charts here and then 2 charts here, I would also need 2 charts here, otherwise it would really stress me out like to a whole new level. So I think just getting a curved monitor and just being able to see nice and wide is great. I only trade two assets, so it doesn't really make a difference to me. I guess it would be nice to have the higher time frame somewhere, but yeah, I can just do that and see it, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna get a curved monitor at some point, but you girls just bought a house, so maybe not yet. Slightly large expense at hand at the moment, just very slightly, so I'm gonna let that one cool off from the bank account for a while and then maybe buy a curved monitor.
Oh hell no. What's wrong with my... Oh no, why can't I see?
Oh, what? What is it?
Just one of my assignments apparently is out.
Oh my gosh. Right. Oh my gosh.
77.
That's so good. Is that what you wanted?
Yes.
W's in the chat. Hannah got 77 on her. What's this? What's this worth?
This one's like my dissertation type thing.
No fucking way. She got fucking 77 on her dissertation. Why are you so calm?
Oh, sorry. My heart's like beating out my chest.
Oh my god, that's amazing. That is like insane. That's the first, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the fucking first. Bitch is clever.
Yeah. If I like did shit on that though, I'm not gonna lie, like after abandoning my whole life for that stupid thing, I would have been pissed.
Honestly. I went to see Hannah at uni.
When I'm stressed, guys, like I can't do anything. I can't my stress management abilities. That's why I've dropped off the face of the earth with everything.
Yeah.
Claudia had to come and do a welfare check.
Yeah, I was actually worried, so I just went to see her at uni, and yeah, I mean, you weren't in as bad of a state as I thought you would be, to be fair.
Yeah, I could have been a worse state, really.
Yeah,
but it was near the end, so I was
true. Yeah, you're all L fans. Why is there no W's for Hannah that she got first on her dissertation? Sorry, I've been missing questions.
Yeah, anyway, go back to that. Sorry, I shit myself.
As a newbie who is learning in spare time, aiming to trade alongside a full-time 9-to-5, what's your opinion on trading strategy, knowing what you have learnt so far? Where did you start? So I start in the same spot as you. So I was working a 9-to-5 while trading. So I guess it completely depends on your working hours and whereabouts you are in the world. So the way mine worked was I would work 7 a.m. till 3:30 p.m. I had the choice to go into work early, and I took them up on the offer so that I could be home in time to trade PM session. Obviously, if you're in America and you're on New York time, then 5 o'clock is like hella late. But you could trade Asia session. So I would say pick the session, not that you like the most. Don't pick the session you like the most. Honestly, pick the session that works best for your schedule, because then there is way less pressure and stress around being able to trade. Trade the session that you are most available for, honestly, and you will just get used to the price action. I started off trading New York PM, and I got used to it. I mean, I'd never traded 9:30 ever because I was always working in 9-to-5 while learning. So I just learned on PM session, which I think could be a factor as to why I prefer pre-market, because it's way more similar to PM session than after 9:30, because 9:30 is so volatile and PM session tends to be a lot calmer, similar to pre-market. So, we have 8:15 red folder news today. Okay, let's mark a little thing here. There we go. Red folder. Let's caption it. Red folder. Do not trade. Here we go. Now if I place an execution, everyone can shout at me because it would be stupid. There we go.
My dad is like scaring me so much about getting a first at uni. Like he's genuinely more excited than I. Like
really? Oh, he's so cute.
Like he scares me. Like yesterday he was like, we what's next? What do we need? What's this? What's that?
That's really cute. Based off the session profile, how am I supposed to approach the market if NQ takes London high and ES takes London low? Honestly, you fucking sit on your hands and you wait until they look more similar, because right now I can't tell you anything. I don't know what's going on. I've got absolutely no idea what's going on. I will not be trading my funded account until these start to correlate again. This shit is so confusing. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know how to trade these days. I'm probably going to eval trade today unless it just magically sorts itself out, which is very unlikely because I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand. I can't wait until we get like good, nice PA again. That would be fire. To be fair, yesterday wasn't bad. It just didn't get any oomph to go to my TP. I'll show you the trade that I took yesterday. Might still be on my chart if I'm lucky. Not. I took this trade, right? I took it about here. Took the longs. Oh, that is not a long. Took the longs. Had my stop loss at that low. Probably took it more like there. And then I got stopped. I got stopped out break even, but I took 50% of my contracts off at 1R, so we actually did make money. I really thought that we were going to come up, sweep this high, continue higher, and then drop. That's what I anticipated, just based on the session profile, but we just didn't want to do that. And we just had no momentum to go there. And then New York AM session, we just tanked higher. But we still caught a little bit of profit. I think on days like at the moment, aiming for low risk reward is honestly the move because we're just not having too much momentum anywhere right now. I feel like the moves aren't really moving. I don't trade options. I would love to learn options at a later date, but I feel like I need to learn futures first. I need to learn futures inside and out, and then I would look into options, because I do feel like I would love to at least understand how they work and things. Like, I have a very brief idea, but yeah. Oh my god, have you seen some of these TJR Island applications?
Why is everyone getting tattoos?
They're actually making me feel a bit sick, some of them. I put up my story and I was like, I hate to be a hater, but some of these are actually knocking me sick.
Yeah, what?
There was one, I'm not going to say who it was because it feels a bit mean, but there was one of a guy, like, and at the end of his video, he's like pretending to like bounce on it, on like, you know what I mean?
No.
And like saying thank you, TJR.
No.
Yeah.
Digital footprint.
Do you want to know who it was?
Yeah. No.
You have to watch it. I don't want to say it out loud because it feels mean and I'm not trying to do that, but it's fucking awful.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, is he
Awful. Actually awful. I know.
No, I need to actually watch some of these videos, but I keep seeing it, but I don't even know.
We wanted the tea. I'm sorry. If it was like someone who's got quite a lot of followers, then I would say, but it's just someone that I've like met and they don't have a lot of followers, so it feels mean. I'm sorry.
My bad.
Like, you probably won't even know who they are, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Matcha coffee is really nice.
I'm gonna ask where's that from, because I don't know that. That's
Really good. They used to have toasted marshmallow syrup, but they've stopped that now. Really sad. The girl looked at me like I was like an idiot.
Why?
I was
Did
like,
you ask for it?
yeah, the other day I went and I was like, oh, can I have a toasted marshmallow iced latte, please? And she was like, yeah, we don't do that anymore. And I was like, oh, sorry that I don't know the fucking ins and outs of your fucking syrup menu. Like, that's the one thing I don't like about it. The people, they hire pretty girls because obviously it's like a posh place, but it's like they're also twats.
I hate them.
Yeah. Some of them are actually really nice, to be fair. That's the only like rude one I've come across.
Okay. Well, this.
But yeah. Yeah. So what are we like? I was looking, and it only takes an hour to drive from left to right of Palma de Mallorca, the whole fucking island. So like, even if we find somewhere that's like half an hour away, but we really like it looks really sick, like we could literally just go for like the night. You know what I mean?
There's some really cute little towns, like if we go inland.
Yeah.
That do nice market stuff.
Oh, that's nice.
Just
Yeah. How funny is this? On the day after we leave, Max Jean's performing somewhere in Mallorca. I'm not even joking.
Oh my god.
I saw it and I was like, then I saw the date and I was like, no, there's no way. No, I know. It actually
Let's extend.
No, I know. I was actually like, fucking hell, we have to extend now for that.
What is our issues with like holidays this year? Like everything's just being.
I know. Everything is just at the wrong time, wrong place. Yeah, we are Gen Zs. Can you tell? We're like the fucked up generation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone got hella depressed in COVID, I think. Right, someone's given me a marriage proposal in the chat. Like a genuine marriage proposal.
Where?
So, have you got a payout? I'm not even considering the proposal unless you can show me 10k in firm payouts. Sorry.
Yeah, come on now.
That's a joke, by the way. Please don't email me your prop firm payouts. I have actually recently, I've had way too many marriage proposals in my email inbox.
The
email inbox is fucking crazy, by the way. I'm just trying to, you know, maybe get the odd collab, maybe a little ad deal, you know. No. Just marriage proposals. There's no deals in there. Just marriage proposals.
Claudia, please, will you marry me? No.
Ugh.
I'm on the... I don't know. I'm reading that wrong.
I understand nothing when you speak. Damn. God damn it.
God damn.
It's because I've got a northern accent.
Window.
Open up window. That's how, guys, you want to know how my dad speaks? You guys are not going to understand my dad. If you heard him, oh my god, it's so funny. I'm muted. What? Hello? Am I? Doesn't look like I'm muted. Hello? Am I actually muted?
Hello. It's me.
On OBS, it seems fine. I'm muted? Oh, AJ says now you're chilling. Oh.
Alan, it's just you.
Alan? Oh.
Well.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was like, shit, I've just been waffling. Alan waffling again.
Yeah, Alan, come on.
What was I going to say? Yeah, so here's how my dad speaks. My dad will say things like, if I don't see your fruit week, I'll see your fruit window. Yeah, you're bad, Alan. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
Naughty Alan.
If I don't see your fruit week, I'll see your fruit window. That's what my granddad always used to say to me as a kid. This is probably why I am the way I am. This is the accent that I grew up listening to.
Yeah, true. Surprised you didn't have more of that.
I know. Can you imagine if I spoke like that?
I don't think they'd be friends.
Do you want to know how he pronounced banana?
Oh no.
Banana.
Oh wow. Banana. Bro.
Claudia, get me a banana. Just the most ridiculous accent in the fucking world. It's so funny. I just find that like anything in that accent is hilarious.
Yeah.
When I was younger, my dad used to go, open up window, and I'd go, Dad, it's open the window.
You're missing some letters. Oh. Open up that window.
Have some water.
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 Whenever an American tries to do like the British accent, their go-to word is trying to say water.
Yeah, and they never say it like, anywhere near either.
Water. Water. They say it like that, like water.
Water. It's like, yeah, babe,
Water.
that's exactly, you know what, you've got it spot on.
Be British.
You might come and join us. Come and join us. What's your bias on NQ? Confused.com is my bias on NQ right now. Probably bullish because we're at all-time highs, I don't know. Guessing.
This is
Got
the
no
worst
idea.
time I've been to have ever come back to trading. I feel I actually don't know what's going on at all.
Yeah, it's actually is probably the worst day for you to look at charts again.
Yeah.
The worst day in the world. What's this going on? You know what? We could short all-time highs again if we come up there and reject. Why not, eh? Work once, it'll work again.
She's feeling giddy today.
I am feeling...
Because I'm in it. No.
Yeah. Sure.
Do not trade. Yeah, well, unless if you get there, right, you're going to get to that and then you can't trade because you're going to...
No, I can trade before 8:15, just not till after. Harry is Potter. It's not funny, I've got school. She's hilarious. You brought an AI friend too. You bring an AI friend.
Am I the AI?
You're the friend.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Excuse me, I've got a predicament, AI.
Hi, how can I help you today? That's okay. I was gonna try and do that.
That's okay. You've got this. How can we tackle this together?
Yeah. One step at a time.
That's a fucking classic. Okay, let's take a deep breath.
Let's not overreact here. We can solve this.
No, we are not taking shorts. I am taking a short. Nearly finished my iced coffee. The joke's fucking over.
Well, I haven't had one today, alright? Just count yourself lucky, yeah?
Are you okay?
No. I called an AI bot and I haven't got a coffee.
I genuinely could not stream without an iced coffee. Like, I genuinely don't think I would be able to do it. I will get through it.
Well,
It's making me tear up at the thought of it. Like, it really is.
I fear I cannot either, to be honest.
Yeah, Hannah has not had coffee.
No.
Hannah has had 0 coffee. Claudia's cortisol is too low around Hannah. I know, my cortisol the last 2 weeks. But I don't know why. I think it's a full moon or some shit. I don't know.
Do you know what I saw? Is this true? You can trade moon Oh, wait, someone, I swear, I don't know if they are having me on here, they said that they trade moon cycles. I swear.
You know what? I think the guy who won the Robin's Cup like trades like soulless shit.
Yeah.
Like I've seen him on X. He won Robin's Cup 2025 and I've seen his X and like his chart he has like the moon and stars and shit, like solar patterns. Like I'm actually not even taking the piss. I have to find who he is.
I'm gonna have to find this.
I have to find him.
Can anyone tell me if they've heard this as well? You can trade the moon cycles. I've heard that before. Yes. Wait, which one have you heard? That is the craziest stuff ever. Please, someone tell me how to do it.
Robin's
maybe that is
the
our
winner.
way to do it.
Maybe that's why we're going wrong.
Yeah.
Well, actually, our like bodies follow the moon cycle, don't we?
Yeah.
Maybe we should be trading the moon and stars.
Yeah, imagine someone saying, yo, what's your strategy? The moon and stars, mate, what about you?
They fucking think we're taking the piss. Like shorting based off fate.
Shorting based off fate.
Right, who is he? I don't know what his name is. I wish I followed him. Aiden will know. Called moon phases. It's profitable if you live on Earth only. Right, well, I live on Earth.
Well, okay.
I'm gonna search this up on X and see whether we can find it.
Reading.
Right, no, someone has actually put an insane correlation between the phases of moon and the stock market.
The lunar cycle is what I was trying to.
Wow, this is when you know price action is shit. We're searching up the moon phases. Right, why does everyone take the piss out of fair value gaps when people are trading moon phases? Are we actually being so for real? This is crazy. Can you imagine if I posted, hey guys, welcome to my weekly trade recap. So basically I took the shorts here because it lined up with the quarter moon cycle. Like, can you imagine the comments that I would actually get shredded?
The third or last quarter, as the moon wanes, momentum often weakens. Traders commonly view this as a signal for market consolidation or bearish pressure.
You know what? I think we're deep in it too much. I think it's just like quarterly theory, but over a month.
Yeah.
Because the moon cycle's 28 days, isn't it? So it's literally just over a month. Like, the different tendencies happen.
True.
Yeah, to be fair, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, okay. Maybe this isn't like. There are some indicators.
Right, we're getting the fucking moon phases upon him right now. Without further ado, let's have a go. Right.
Oh my gosh.
There's no way. Get this on my chart. Oh. Total P&L is negative $17,000.
What's this here? One? Technicals?
Indicator added to... Right, what have we got? What is this? Key stats. Right. Oh, return details. Strategy outperformance. Negative 56k. Right. Not the best. Oh, it's only had one trade and it was a loss. Okay. Right. Oh, we can change the date. Entire history. Are you fucking joking me? This is over a year of data and it gained 136%. Are we taking the piss? 46% win rate with a 2.28. Right.
Mine trade Zeller. We've got moon phase strategy. What was this?
Wait, so like, how do I trade this then? How do I take the signals? Where's the signals for the moon? What is this? Right.
I'm gonna come back to my Instagram and say, hey guys, I'm now trading moon phase.
Oh my god, look, it's the moon.
Oh my god, the moon.
Oh my gosh. Right, let's make this bigger. Oh, wait. It's actually got signals on here. I'm not even joking. Wait.
The moon phase.
I must go to the lower time frame. Wait, let's go and replay real quick. I have to see what. This has actually had an 130% return. Why are we not trading this? Why are we not trading? Oh my god, they shorted. Wait.
What is...
They shorted and then they longed in the same 1 minute candle. I'm confused.
I'm not really sure.
Oh, close short. Wait.
Where's another moon?
Right, I'm confused. Let's find a different one. I don't get that one.
Oh, look at them all. What's the height of the short there?
Is that where I just went to?
No, that one up there. Yeah, that's
Right. Let's go here. I want to know what's going on. This execution. Did we win? Right, what are we doing? Why are we shorting and then I don't understand. Did we win? I don't get it. I don't understand. EBH. What are we doing? They longed, then took profit. I don't understand.
But why is it telling us?
You know what? I think this is for another day, I think.
Yeah. Never mind.
Never mind, eh? One day we'll trade it, but not right now, maybe not. Oh, it's when market opens the next day. Right. Well, that's interesting. You know what? Maybe I should put all of my life savings in the moon phases then. We're gaining 136% in a year.
Red and blue. What is X?
Right.
Interesting.
Wow. Well, learn something new every day. Claudia, are you an engineer by profession? I was. I'm not anymore.
I'm a brain rotter by profession now.
Excuse you. Excuse you. Yeah, to be fair. Okay, who asked? You know what?
We asked. Is this about the moon phases or what? Or is this about your profession?
Okay, who asked? Okay. How do you think that they talk?
Okay, who asked? Okay, who asked? Unity has not yet hit.
Okay, who asked?
Oh my god.
You want 135% in a day, not yet. Right. Let's get on the horse before we start trying to gallop, you know?
Rome wasn't built in a day.
Rome was not built in a day.
Ruffle.
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 Ruffle. Ruffle. Ruffle. Ruffle. Ruffle.
I'm totally ruffling right now.
You two are so
Oh yes.
You guys high or what?
Nah, this is just us.
We're just young, sad and tripping. We're just young, sad and tripping. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Message retract.
I ain't reading all that, twin. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What's this baddie next? This baddie?
What's this baddie?
This
Crazy.
baddie. We both went.
Is this a trade? Sorry, it is. I have caused this issue, I feel.
No, this is a trading channel. Like, we're just not trading right now.
It's not going to trade.
Why are you always talking? God damn. Because we're young, sad, and tripping. That's why.
That's why you. Okay. People are coming at us in the chat right now. Oh my god.
David Thomas. If I execute a limit long on the structural mitigation block inside the macro fair value gap right after a Judah swing sweeps Asian sell side liquidity, provided the bullish Kumo twist aligns with hidden stochastic, if I did that, I would be breaking my bitch ass rules. What's more important to you here? I stick to my plan, or I try your 5 million point long strategy?
Tell him again.
That I look 50 plus.
Right.
Now I'm young, really sad and
You're looking good for 50 though.
MILF. Gilf. Baby.
Yo, I got a gilf next to me. What do you feel?
Yeah.
I'll find you an entry.
Yeah.
The energy today is something else. Change your name to Grandma Trades.
It's because I got my twin in them. Twin in them with me.
Look at these muscles, yeah.
I don't think they would be able to see them, but I'm quite happy that they weren't. I'm trying to gain subscribers.
Okay.
So in that case... Woo!
Can I borrow your glasses real quick?
Right. Anyway, so
ask us some more questions, guys.
Bryce is just chopping back and forth. Okay, we did break the high. Maybe we're gonna go. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know.
Can you tell me what this is?
What?
What's that? Oh, why?
They just added an S and an L. How useful is that?
That's how long I've been away.
This is how long she's been away. I think your setup formed. I short a minute. I promise you, my setup is not formed. I promise. If we do sell off right now, I wouldn't be getting involved because my setup is not formed. Definitely not.
You know what? Anything's possible, so you never know.
Yeah, she can't even set up the audio correctly. Ooh! Oh my god, what do we do? Hashtag roasted. You can't even set up the... He thought he ate. 8 left no crumbs. Gosh. Why don't you hedge for exactly 1 hour on one account? You buy on the other, you sell exactly at London Open on Euro 500 with exactly 5 points. Stop loss, 101% win rate. David, are you high? Are you high right now?
I've gotta be high right now.
It tagged -4 standard deviation fib level that formed from London lows. Let me see that. Let me see that. This? Or this? We didn't tag that yet. This one I have drawn out. For real though, the audio tweaking. Yeah, everyone tells me this, but it's either the audio be tweaking or you listen to my PC fan. And or you also listen to a chainsaw.
Yeah, the chainsaw's not the one today.
No. Really not the one. Sorry guys, I'm being a bit obnoxious today. I'll probably be the same tomorrow. I'm gonna apologize. I feel like I'm always like this. I don't know.
My future behavior right now.
Yeah. Audio is alright. Alright. Okay. No, chill out. Now I'm young, sad, and really tripping. What happened to the Gangnam Style, by the way?
I don't know, but should we bring it back?
Yeah.
Single-handedly bring Gangnam Style.
I fucked with the Gangnam Style. I just know this young sad tripping guy is literally 12.
Yeah. Probably getting heated behind the screen.
You just know he runs that fucking playground.
Oh, yeah.
Would your name still be Claudia Trades if you weren't named Claudia? Yeah.
Yeah. Can't that name,
Yeah.
to be fair. It's alright.
Yeah.
My name's not actually Hannah, but I chose it anyway. It flowed.
Hannah Trades has really got a nice little punch to it. Hannah Trades. Get that changed. Get that changed. It's not quite got the same oomph to it as Claudia Trades, I don't think. Hannah Trades, Claudia Trades. Yeah. Maybe yours better actually. Mine's Claudia Trades. Mine's 4 syllables. Yours is Hannah Trades. Yours is 3.
Yeah.
But if we're making a song out of it, or the Trades is Hannah Trades.
Hannah Trades doesn't know how to trade.
Right, we're just fucking taking the piss out of ourselves now, are we?
That's how I feel, right?
We're in the 750 macro.
Let's go.
750 macro before the Red Folder News is going to be released. I am going to the London Prop Expo on 27th of June, and I'm bringing my AI robot with me as well. I've named her Hannah.
Hi, how can I help you today?
Hi. I've been listening to Victorious' soundtrack. What?
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Did any of you guys watch Victorious as a child? Here I am once again. No, wait, stop, because we're gonna get copyrighted because we sound exactly like the song. So.
Okay, yeah, sorry. My bad.
Yeah.
Anyway. I really wanted to sing that one.
Check your audio. You probably have a limiter somewhere. I do have settings on so that you can't hear my PC fan. It's either weird audio, sound like robot AI, whatever, or listen to PC fan chainsaw. You pick.
Very professional, by the way. I'm offended. At what?
Try my bad audio. I'm waiting for this line right here. I'm waiting for -4 to get hit and then seeing the reaction out of there. But I just don't like price action whatsoever. I'm just waiting for news, honestly, unless we hit that line.
Make it so we can't hear you at all. Shall I just start doing sign language?
Right, Hannah's stabbing and I'm doing. That's funny. Get a MacBook Pro C-Mun, you get payouts, invest, lol, fans, lol. Did you just call me C-Mun or did you just spell something wrong?
C-money.
C-Money. Do you guys use idioms often in UK? What's that?
I've heard of that before, but I don't really know what it is.
Are they taking the piss out of us or is that an actual thing? So a lot. Idioms. Oh, English idioms, proverbs and expressions are an important part of everyday English. Common phrases with figurative non-literal meanings that differ from the literal definitions of their individual words, such as kick the bucket to mean to die. Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Here's some examples. Break a leg, yeah. Under the weather. Tossed an arm and a leg. Hit the nail on the head. Beat around the bush. The ball is in your court. Yeah, I think I've literally used every single one of those probably in the last month.
Yeah, same.
So yeah, I didn't even know that it was called that. Hi, sweetheart. How are you, my darling? I'm good. How are you? Oh. Yeah, Bob's your uncle. I reckon you guys should do the big red TikTok dance right now. What's that?
Look at the...
Oh my god. Awful. Awful. Happy as Larry. Yeah, I use that all the times.
Living the life of Riley. Living the easy life. Have you heard that one before?
No. Living the easy life.
No. Like the life of Riley. I feel like it's more of like a sort of film or something. People use it.
Oh, I haven't heard that.
Yeah.
You jackass. So American. What's our equivalent of jackass? Knobhead.
Yeah.
You guys say jackass and we say knob. Knobhead.
You use that actually quite a lot.
Yeah.
Call me a knobhead.
Yeah, I do. What else do I call you? A fruit basket.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm better, so thanks to you. Worst PA in the history of the world. I'm hungry. So basically,
She's always hungry.
shut up. You calling me fat? She always calls me fat all the time. It's actually horrible. Thing is,
We were having this conversation yesterday.
anything to know about me and Hannah, biggest appetites ever in the world.
We could eat a horse, we could.
Yeah, like it's kind of a blessing because then I don't feel bad for having a big appetite because you also have a big appetite, but also it just means that we just eat all the time.
You were saying? Were you saying about your wrap or something? You got a wrap for
Yeah, so I meal prepped chicken wraps and took the wrap out the fridge last night. Didn't put the wrap back in the fridge last night, so it was out on the counter all night, and then I put it in the fridge in the morning. Do you think it'll still be okay?
That is like burning something and saying, oh, let me just stick it back in the oven and hope that it, like, doesn't crumble.
Do you think I should buy a meal deal?
How long? As in, like, 8 hours out?
Yeah, like I fell asleep and woke up, and then
You see, that's... For me, I wouldn't eat that.
I think, yeah, I'm a bit scared because what if bacteria has developed on the chicken and then I get ill? Then I would be really pissed off at myself.
Yeah,
I think that I should just buy a meal deal, or we should go to Plant Blends.
Oh, I could back that. I haven't eaten.
Anything.
No, I've eaten banana bread this morning.
Right, well, like, hello?
Okay, well,
Right, I literally baked banana bread, bring this bitch a slice, and she's eating it without telling me any thoughts or anything.
I was getting that, but we've been on this. It was absolutely fantastic, thanks.
Did you put butter on it?
No, I put it in the microwave.
But you didn't put butter on it?
Why would I put butter on it?
'Cause it's banana bread.
I've never done that in my life.
What, you just had it with nothing?
Yeah.
I bet it tastes like shit.
No,
without-
it was good. I really liked it.
Are you joking me? Because
No.
it's got no refined sugar in it and 85% dark chocolate, so it
Really?
I think it tastes like shit without butter on, yeah.
I genuinely didn't eat. I thought it was just like a normal banana bread.
No, like,
And
it's
you were
really
feeding it to
healthy.
me.
Like, I made it with, I put Greek yogurt in it for extra protein, I used olive oil, maple syrup, and 85% dark chocolate.
Oh my gosh. No, that's actually, like, seriously, I can't really tell the difference at all.
Why didn't you have to put butter on it next time? It's
Sorry.
unbelievable.
I thought you were, like, joking, I'm not gonna lie.
And you know what? I was half tempted to text you and say, please put butter on your banana bread, because I knew you wouldn't listen to me. I just knew it. When I
I
told...
just haven't ever done that before.
It's so
I thought it was
banging.
normal banana bread.
No, well, it's healthy banana
Yeah.
bread, but, like, even on normal banana bread, butter is banging.
Never done that.
You have to try it. I'm going to have to give you another piece so you can put butter on it.
I should all along.
Yeah. Why is everyone arguing in the chat? We should all be at peace. Someone said every time you come on stream, you say you're hungry. I know. I'm very aware. There was one time I came on stream and AJ sent me money for Mackey's because I kept just saying that was really.
Aww,
I know.
that's so nice.
They're the best. And then someone also sent me money for coffee and I ordered Gail's coffee on stream. That was the
Oh,
best.
I remember seeing that.
That was the best. Horse's meat is the best. Sorry, what?
That's it. No, I was not saying we eat horse meat.
Wait, so there was one time in the UK, right? We have a shop called Tesco. It's basically like, what's it equivalent to in America? Like Target? I don't know.
Does Target do? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah, I'd say Target probably.
Yeah, Target. So there's a shop called Tesco in the UK. It's like a supermarket, and it was like a huge thing years ago. Everyone in the UK knows about this. Literally, it's like just an ongoing thing that everyone mutually knows that happened in Tesco a few years ago, and then we just like brush it off as if it's nothing. They were selling beef burgers as if they were cow's meat, beef, but they were actually horse meat.
Yeah, I remember that crystal clear, actually.
They sold like a whole batch of beef burgers, which were actually horse meat, and they got found out, and then it was just like brushed under the carpet like nothing happened.
Yeah, they were probably sued, I guess. But everyone still just shops at Tesco, so it might have been that bad.
Yeah. Bro, Avelli wants to send you money for Hannah's coffee, but Super Chat doesn't work for him. He asked, is there any way he can send you money? Oh my god, no, I feel too bad.
No.
No, I feel so bad. That's really cute, though. I don't know why the Super Chat doesn't work. Someone else test it out and see if it works. No, I'm joking. I just want to actually make sure that it does work and it's not a problem on my end.
We've been to Target before when we ventured off into the US.
Yeah, we've been to Target.
Pretty lit.
It was lit. You know what my favourite American shop is? Food shop. You know what I'm going to say.
Wait. Yeah. Oh, do you want me to?
Sprouts.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Sprouts is fucking amazing. I want to open a Sprouts franchise in the UK because I think it would pop off.
Did we try Whole Foods when we were there? Oh my god, no. Is that what you're talking about? Whole Foods?
No, I'm talking about Sprouts.
The one where we got that food from?
Yeah.
That's Whole Foods.
No, that was
In
called
Miami?
Sprouts. No.
Oh, okay, different one.
What did we go to in Miami? Whole Foods.
Yeah, and then we got that lunch box.
I thought that was Walmart. Was that Whole Foods?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was bussing. We got like a salad box from Whole Foods.
Great.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. We look like Muppets trying to run around that place like, how do you pay?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
AJ, you're actually the go.
That is so
You are actually the go. WWWAJ. We gotta get Hannah a coffee.
Aww.
That's so jokes. Love that. That's good. Okay, it must be working then. I don't know why it doesn't work for some people. AJ, you're actually the go.
That's actually so sweet. When we're in
I'm gonna send you guys. I'm gonna send you. Yeah. AJ, are you coming? Did you say that you're coming to the Prop Expo?
Yes. I swear.
If you are, then we can buy you a drink when we're there. Do you like Costco? I do. I've not been in ages.
Yeah, Costco's so good.
Costco is goated. Oh, we're coming up to that -4, but it's getting very close to red folder news, and as you can see, do not trade.
I'm sure you could let it slide. This one.
No. Worst trading friend ever. I gotta fill this up.
Alright, bye.
Bye. I need a wee as well.
I'm gonna pretend that this is actually your imaginary friend and I'm just gonna say it.
No, please, we
No, joking.
Hey guys.
She will be back in a sec. Until then, it is me. 2 more coffees and that's enough for us. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, Costco is actually a place to be. Is that what you're actually on about, David? But, oh, wow. No? Hey! No, but I wasn't actually saying horse meat earlier. I was saying, have you heard the saying, you could eat a horse? No? You could eat as much... No, that's not it. What is the saying? Shall I, We're going up to this level and she's not here, so I don't really know what she wants me to do it. Should we put a trade on? Should we long to the moon? Yeah, this is what she wanted, wasn't it? She wants it like this. And like maybe we'll do it like right there. So when it and then she logged on yet? I think she is she? Don't think she is. Is she on full screen as well? What should we do? Can't do this. This is so mean. Let's test our friendship. Will she forgive me? AP, I'm just trading for you, okay?
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What account are you on right now?
I don't really know, but I'm thinking of one of these. What's our stop? We've got a 12.
Why are you buying at the point where I think we're gonna reverse?
Because we're full buying. No?
Right,
You can sit in the other chair now. This is my stream now. Welcome. My stream. And it trades in the building.
You want to see what I bought yesterday? I spent £250 yesterday. I spent £100 on my hair.
Okay.
But I spent £150 on Shein.
Right.
I wasn't going to do a Shein order.
I need to use
but I really like it. You will be grateful. I am not grateful. I'm really not. Right. Oh, nope. Let me show you what I bought. I'm going to go out for lunch after this.
Yeah.
Yay. Where should we go?
Good question.
I was thinking plant buns, but I kind of want something like lunch. We could go to Connacht.
I was going to say, because it's been done up, hasn't it?
Yeah. Right, let me show you what I've bought.
US stores very large, have some nice small stores like Waitrose.
Yeah, Waitrose
is
is bussing. M&S food. It's the best.
I think M&S actually beats Waitrose, to be honest.
Yeah, it actually does. Okay, so I got this set. They're in separate batches.
Okay.
I thought that was really cute.
That is really nice.
Because I have those flip-flop heels. Which I think, I'm sorry, I just literally forgot what I was saying. I have those flip-flop heels, which I think would be nice for that.
Yeah, that is really nice. More.
Yeah, there's more. Let me find. Oh, and then I got this. What? Oh, here it all is. I got this set. I think it's quite cute.
Oh yeah, I really like that.
Got belly chain. I got some chunky flip-flops. I've seen everyone wearing those.
So have I. Grace Beverly. She's got thinner ones.
Oh, has she? I got this set, which I thought was cute.
Yeah, really like that.
I think it's a set or a dress, don't know.
Let's see what comes.
Got that set, I think.
Nice. Very nice.
I got that dress.
Yeah, I really like that too.
Got that. Because I thought that's just like quite a casual thing to wear, like here in the summer and stuff.
True.
I got this cover.
Bikini or the cover?
The cover.
Really want one of those.
Yeah, they're really cute.
Wearing that.
And then I got this top.
Yeah. Okay, that's really nice with some like white trousers or something. Or white shorts, probably.
Yeah, I thought that was very me. And then I got this bikini.
You gaze from. That's really.
Well, we're from
North,
yeah. I got those, which are only £4.
Yeah, they're nice.
They're very cute. I got these capris.
Oh wow, you're gonna be one of these girls, are you?
Well, I just think they look cute. And then I got this.
Oh yeah, that's so cute.
I thought it's cute. And then finally I got the skirt, because I don't have a white skirt. So we'll see. It might be very see-through, but I'll easily send it back.
Potentially. Have you looked at like anyone in pictures?
Maybe
they.
No, that's not even it. Okay, someone's wearing it. It doesn't look that bad, actually. No one else is wearing it. Anyway, we'll see when it gets there.
Yes, M&S is definitely better. The cookies, wow. Not the individual ones though. They look a bit funky.
M&S. Yeah, I've had one of those. They weren't that good.
Really? Which one did you have?
The only one that doesn't have nuts in it. I don't have no idea which. The rest of them are all like pistachio or hazelnut or whatever.
Boring.
Yeah. Yeah, this chat today's been crazy. It's been really fun now. I'm starving. What is this PA?
We're actually just not even moving.
Oh my god, look at this. Obviously, don't mention anything out loud.
Okay.
I'm showing you, but it's just really funny. Because obviously I called before.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to go ahead and set up a coffee fund through Discord so I can donate when I want. This is the third time I've had troubles. I don't know why it's not working for you. That's really sweet, though. I have no idea how to do that on Discord. I have no idea how I would do that. I don't know why it doesn't work, though. What does it say when you try and do the chat thing? I'm from London, ladies, also female futures trader. Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Oh my gosh. I mean, at least they're doing that.
Yeah. After a bit of a ropey combo.
Oh yeah, I know. Over lunch.
Yeah. Yes. Guys, I'm not just waiting to try and catch a high risk reward trade. I'm waiting for my setup to show. A PayPal or Cash App. That just feels like too much. I feel too bad doing that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like
Robbing, daylight robbery.
it feels really mean. Like, I promise. I really appreciate it, but it feels too mean.
You know what? You just being here today.
Yeah, exactly. You are enough. Right, why is the spot where I want us to reject 2 minutes before the red folder? It's always the case, isn't it?
What red folder is it today? Anything
ADP something or another. ADP non-farm employment change.
Nice.
Yeah. Red folder at the moment has just been doing fuck all. So my idea of why we might reverse out of this area, and I'm not going to lie, because we're so close to red folder, it might not play out, it might wick through it and things, is when we have a fib projection that we see a rejection from 2.5, I expect -4 to also play. So if we have context for why price might reverse there, and in this case, obviously not factoring in the fact that ES and NQ are really decoupled, so if we were at all-time highs and NQ and ES were in sync, this would be a really nice place to take shorts from. Obviously, after 8:15, if the setup still seems nice, I'll take it on an eval. I'm not taking this on a funded account. It's just too risky when NQ and ES are so out of sync, and we're also at all-time highs, and I'm trying to short. But when we see out of this fib, as you can see, -2.5, we did see a nice rejection from there. So I anticipate -4 to play out when we see that. And especially because contextually on NQ, it makes sense. We've swept out Asia high, we've swept out London high. The only targets we now have left for pre-market are London low and Asia low and true day open. So it makes sense for us to reverse. We have this New York reversal pattern forming. We have a consolidation in Asia session. We move like 4 points. We move up in London session. We kind of consolidate, but we move up. In comparison to Asia, we move up. And we've swept out Asia high, London high. Our targets are below us, so it makes sense to take shorts. We're at all-time highs, so shorts are not that high probability, which is why I would take this on an eval, not on a funded account, just to be safe. But it's nice to still take the setup, see whether it plays out, that type of vibe. I'm saying this is a business, let me buy funded. Wait, Claudia, we can set up like a text to speech when someone donates. I think that would be fire. Oh wait, how do I do that? That would be fun. I think that would be fun. I have no idea how to do that, but we could definitely do that. No, I get this as a business and I understand you, but I feel mean doing that. I don't know. Like, you earn your money. I choose to do this for free. If I wanted to make money from doing this, then I would obviously charge, but okay. Here's the red folder news. This is some crazy ass news. I don't know whether I'm gonna be able to contain myself. Holy cortisol spike. I knew it was gonna do fuck all. I just knew it. Okay, we got a bit of movement. How many points we moved so far? My mouse is dying. Oh my god, my mouse is really dying. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh. No. Okay, we are having a slight dump. We're having a slight bit of movement. There we go. We moved. Okay, we got a little bit of movement going on. there any top wick on this candle? Oh, there's no top wick. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. I reckon we come and grab this and then we see a rejection out of this area. I think shorts would be nice. We have a lot of low resistance liquidity gathered. We got plenty of relative equal lows around. So as long as we don't just dump off this news, I think shorts would be nice if we can come back up and tap this area. We'll look at NQ and see some fibs. I got 2.5 on NQ right there, and -4 lining up with Trudy Open on London High. So that's going to be quite a big magnet on price, I would say. This is box. Oh. A 2 to 2.5 area. Let's see what this does. If this just absolutely dumps, then it actually wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Because we could try and take long. There's 2.5 on ES. Yay, we got 300 viewers. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Okay, we can delete this now. I'm starving. I'm really starving.
Just go walk the dog at 3:30.
Why on the dot? How privileged is this dog that you've got a specific time where you have to go walking?
No, because I couldn't park where you parked. No space. I had to go where there's max at 3:40. Please walk the dog. Fine.
Oh damn.
Maybe I'll come bring him into town.
Oh yeah. You should. I'll be off stream at 2:30. So
Oh, that's fine.
you think we'd have time in an hour?
Yeah.
This is my AI robot. No, I'm kidding. This is Hannah. She's my best friend. We are besties. We're besties. You guys are shorting this? That's fire. You missed the -4 by, I think, a point. Yeah, 1.25 points. I honestly wouldn't mind the shorts just playing out and then catching the longs, to be honest. Because I think, especially because we've kind of got a rejection out of -2.5 here, -4 on ES could play up to this area, which is going to be a huge magnet on price, honestly. I really like this -4 lining up, and we played out of 2.5. ES looks a little cleaner right now, to be honest, but obviously NQ is a lot stronger, so it would make sense to buy on NQ, even if everything on ES is lining up. No, I'm not going to be taking this short because we didn't actually tap -4, so I'd just be breaking my rules. Even though I do think it could play, I think waiting for the longs could be nicer. Just looking at this. Do you not use the box method Ivan teaches? To some extent I do, but not in this case, because when we have -4 lining up with a London opening range projection, like here, you can see they line up pretty much perfectly. I would expect that to get tagged, so it kind of goes against my model if I take these shorts, because we just didn't come up to that area, which is what I expected. And honestly, longs are way higher probability today anyway, so I don't mind missing out on the shorts. If I was going to take the shorts, it'd be on an eval, so... But I would take longs on my funded. Oh, let's draw OT of here and see if we push out of that. Where's your mama gone? Where's your mama gone? Where's your mama gone? Where's your mama gone? Now. How do you know you're marking out the right range when marking the standard deviation? Obviously, you don't know until after, but obviously practicing and just going back through old charts, it helps you understand what is going to be a good fib and what isn't. A good indicator of whether a -4 will play out as the top or as the bottom is if we see some kind of pullback at the -2.5. So that is why I anticipated this -4 here to be the top, because this -2.5 played and we pulled back from there, as you can see. But if we just dismiss the -2.5, I don't usually like taking -4 projections when we dismiss the -2.5, because to me, we have a pullback at -2.5, but then we continue higher. That's just price telling me, yeah, I'm respecting this fib, but I'm not ready to turn around yet. I still have to, sweep more buy side liquidity or, whatever. Yeah, that was the news candle. We have no top wick on this, so I think it would make sense for us to not respect OTA. I would look for shorts if we came back up and manipulated again, but if we don't, then I would wait for the longs. Because I don't like shorting OTE when we have a top wick. When we have a candle with no top wick in close proximity, which would be right here, this would be too close to my stop loss. And you'll often find candles with no top wicks. They will get rebalanced. So that's something that I'm not keen on. I'm also not keen on the fact that we didn't tap -4. Because -4 right here is lining up with a London opening range projection. And when they line up pretty nicely, I usually expect them to play out. So the fact that we haven't, it's just not a high probability short for me. And my only confirmation is some displacement to the downside. So even if this does play out, it's just not my model to take it. So yeah. No, I think candles with no top wick on NQ especially do usually get rebalanced, and I especially wouldn't want to take an entry in close proximity to one. And my entry would be 0.618 here, which we're in super close proximity to my stop loss, which would be right there. I think ES and NQ are just decoupled today. And that's the issue, and that's why I'm being super cautious trading today. Oh my god, I know, it's awful, isn't it? Have you seen the end?
Mm-hmm.
It's awful, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Awful. I know.
People. Chill out, bro.
Like, surely that's going to put him off. Like, holy glaze.
Yeah.
I would actually not invite someone who'd done that shit. Like, it's fucking weird.
I know.
You know what I mean?
What I was
It's
thinking
fucking really weird.
Yeah.
Really weird. I don't think that's the cleanest. I'd probably say this is the cleanest leg that we've got right now. Have you got any suggestions how to edit Instagram posts? I made videos of me entering trades for my bird as a funded trader. I don't know what you mean for your bird, but I'd use CapCuts where I edit everything. You can watch, like, there's loads of tutorials on YouTube on how to use CapCut. It's pretty self-explanatory though, to be fair. Especially on the phone. It's pretty intuitive. Do you see yourself sticking with your strat long term? Yeah, I do. I think I strategy hopped a lot, and I think I've done my share of strategy hopping. I feel like everyone has to go through strategy hopping to understand what feels comfortable to you and what doesn't. Like, there were aspects of old strategies that I've traded which I liked, but there were also many aspects that I didn't like, which is why I ended up strategy hopping. But once you find a strategy which really clicks with you and you vibe with, like, you will then realize why you needed to strategy hop, but why you don't need to again. If that makes sense.
Entering trade for my parrot.
Your parrot?
What?
Oh my gosh, I wish you could send pictures in the chat. I want to see a parrot. When there isn't a wick, that means there's been no manipulation there, and that's why it's a magnet for PA. Yeah, exactly. So on the higher time frame, obviously, if we have a bearish candle with no top wick, we would expect a bearish hourly candle to open, manipulate, distribute, and then close, because then we have that accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So yeah. She picks buy and sell and I trade based on that. You're fucking joking me. I feel like I've seen you, but I might be lying. Or was that a chicken? I think it was a chicken that I've seen. That's jokes that she picks buy and sell. What's her win rate? Can I take signals from your parrot?
Did you remember? Moon phases.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I know. Right, what about we create a strategy? Signals from Mango the parrot, X moon phases.
Yeah. Because of a chicken.
Okay, here's that -4 that we have down here. And we also have -2.5 on NQ. If this lines up with anything. Not really. Not that clean. It doesn't. V equals IR. What is this, Claudia? Voltage equals current times resistance. Don't test me on that shit. I know all this. You asked the wrong bitch about V equals IR. Gosh, I've not seen that. I've not seen that equation in a while. Brought back some dark memories.
Yeah.
Okay, that is not held whatsoever. Like whatsoever.
Nuh-uh.
Okay, let's see. Get rid of that. That could be interesting. That's been run through. I don't really like any of this, I'm not gonna lie.
Why do I know that? Ohm's law? Is that a thing from...
V equals IR is Ohm's law. Where's your mama gone? Where's your mama gone?
Hey now, you're a rock star.
I've not even messaged. I was like, fuck that. Deserve it, mate. That's crazy. Well,
Where's me also?
yeah. You lose most of them. You're in my bed.
Shut up, whack asshole.
Yeah. I'd like to see this two. If this 2.5 gives us a rejection, I think that could be nice for longs because we'd hold this SMT that we have here. In terms of the 4 hour, the 4 hour looks pretty strong for shorts. What about the 1 hour? So does the 1 hour, honestly. So does the 15 minute. Oh no, I wanted longs, not shorts. What am I waffling about? I don't know. I don't know. The indicator marks true day open. So I have the ICT kill zones and pivots indicator, and then if you double click and scroll down, you can turn on any times that you want on there. So I have true day open as midnight. And I just mark that price.
Yo, it's the Hyperman set.
Yeah, the wick on ES yesterday was crazy. Absolutely crazy work. Yeah, I do listen to Drake. This whole range above us is imbalanced. Whole shebang. Bam. To be fair, maybe ES will want to come and grab that wick. And then put in an S&T. Maybe. Looks like it.
I feel like I've crashed from like being on.
Yeah, me too.
You were like-
Because I'm so hungry.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely starving. These shorts are pretty nice, to be fair. I was literally 1 point off predicting the top. So I'm gonna journal that. Even if we get a rejection below, still valid to take. Because if this had even, you know, pricked this area, I would have taken this short out of 0.5 with my stop loss right there. How big's that? 20 points. Yeah. Damn, that's clean. Okay, well, I can put that into my notes for sure. I don't have like a common time where I place my trades, to be honest. It's just anywhere in pre-market. I don't think I need to draw more fibs. I predicted that the top would be here, and I predicted it pretty correct. I wasn't going to take this on unfunded anyway, because shorting all-time highs on unfunded is kind of silly. So I'm pretty happy just waiting for the longs on my funded. I predicted price action pretty well. Just didn't take anything. I know, the chainsaw is really annoying. I apologize. There's actually nothing I can do. Yeah, I find pre-market a lot easier to understand, but that's just me. Everybody's different. Some people way prefer trading, you know, after market open, and that's fine. But for me, I just prefer post market open. This thing is just dumping right now. What? Whoa, what was this? What is this about? Holy, what is going on? That's on this current candle, and we have no wick on NQ. That's crazy. What is going on right here? What is going on? This whole thing is imbalanced. We have a rejection out of the 3 midpoint of this fib, which is kind of nice. After sweeping this low. Do have relatively cool lows though, which I'm not the biggest fan of. Now I've stacked of these equal lows. We have another one, which I'm not the biggest fan of, to be honest. I think I'd rather those get taken out.
What the hell is going on there?
Yeah, I don't know. Crazy. DS is messing up.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I saw that yesterday. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't personally want these. Hey, cool those. Or did that get swept? Oh, that got swept. Okay. So it's just this. And this. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of that, I'm not gonna lie. I would want that to be swept out. Otherwise, this rejection is nice from 3.25 true day open, which also lines up with this low. But yeah, I don't like those equal lows being in close proximity. I also don't like those wicks, but that's another thing.
Yeah.
That's another story. Ugh. Your ES doesn't have that wick. Let me see if it's on MES as well. I nearly clicked sell then. Oh, what on earth? It must be a glitch because there is no wick on MES. That's weird. I think the same thing happened yesterday. You're trading with Bullinox on NinjaTrader, there's no wick. Yeah, I thought it might be some sort of glitch. Weird. Very strange indeed. I'm gonna just draw out this 5-minute fib. Oh, nice. 2.5 lining up with those equal lows I mentioned earlier. Do the same on ES. Did this thing just rebalance? And then head off? Yes, it did. Damn. That's gonna be sad if we just go higher right here. Because everything makes sense, but I just don't like longing with equal lows in close proximity. I'm praying and hoping and praying that we come back and manipulate. But we may not at this point. Yeah, that 15-minute candle does not look like one to come back and manipulate, I'm not gonna lie. Dang, this is really clean. Dang. I'm still on the eval. I'm tempted to take this on the eval in case it plays out, and then if it doesn't play out, then I could take this on my funded. Maybe. That's my thought. Let's just do that. I don't know whether to do it or not. No, I think we just wait, and if we miss the setup, then it is what it is. I feel like I'm clearing my way for no reason. Wow, it didn't even rebalance. ES is playing out of -4 though, which I think is nice. I honestly think the longs could go right now, but I'd just be breaking my rules if I took them because of these relative equal lows, which I think are pretty clean, to be honest. So this is kind of sad. This is kind of sad. I think I should still take on the eval for the vibes though. We do retrace at some point. Let's just do that. And if we do retrace to 0.5, then we can give it a whirl on an eval, but I don't want to take it on a funded. EBH. I don't like those equal lows. This is a win-win sitch. If we lose the trade on the eval, then there's possibility we get a setup on the funded. But if we win the trade on the eval, then we win the trade on the eval, and it's self-explanatory. Okay, let's see whether this is going to play or whether it's going to manipulate. Either way, it's kind of a win-win situation. There you go. This would be A+ if we didn't have relative equal lows. Hence why we're taking on the eval. If the relative equal lows weren't there, I would take this on my funded. So this is me seeing whether it'll play out, and if it does, then we make money on the eval, but if it doesn't play out, then we have an opportunity for a setup on the funded. Say it's a win-win. ES right now is currently playing off -4 pretty much to the tick, which is nice. In fact, it is to the tick. Boom. That's nice. That's a really nice entry so far. Let me just move that for 1 sec. Okay. 1R right there is break even nowadays. Oops, no, I want that. ES now has equal highs from these weird wicks. I don't really understand the weird wick. EBH. That was a really nice entry. I love when my limits get filled on a wick. Like we wick down into my entry and then we close like that.
Oh gosh, we're in a trade.
On an eval, but yeah. But yes. I think doing that and then taking one off at 0.5 rebalance is probably the move. This rebalance already? I feel like it did with that weird ass candle, but I don't even know whether this is a real candle or not. So
I'll just leave that.
Yeah, we'll just forget about that. I'm starving.
I'm so hungry right now.
I feel like taking something on an eval because it's not A plus is kind of like, if it loses, then it's like, fuck, I lost a trade. But if it wins, then it's like, oh, I should have taken this on my funded account. So it's kind of a lose-lose. But then it's also a win-win. And in this situation, it would be a win-win. Because if we get stopped out, then I'm likely to have a setup on my funded. If I win, then I make money on an eval. So it's a win-win, but also a lose-lose. I'm not making any money on my funded either way. My friend is single, question mark? Yes. Yes.
We're making moves.
We are making moves. I'll be mentally. I don't think so. Taking a loss on an eval, I'm self-aware enough to know that it doesn't affect my mental. I don't know about we. Taking a loss on my eval would affect my mental if I didn't have funded accounts. But because I do have funded accounts, I don't feel like they affect me mentally. That's just me being honest. Guys, let's keep it professional now.
No more of this.
Come on now. Let's keep it professional.
This is a trading channel.
Yeah. The 15-minute. Okay, we're inside 15-minute bullish gap. I like that wick. I think my stop loss being on that wick is nice. But we shall see. That is that low. So we now have... Oh, no, we don't. We nearly hit that. How long has it been since you started trading? A year and like 3 months, I think now. I want to date your friend. Is she available tomorrow at 8 p.m? Nah, she's got a headache tomorrow at 8 p.m. I saw it in her calendar. Unfortunately.
Yeah, it's a really bad one as well. I'm in the dark by myself.
Yeah, it's really sad, but just the way it is. Alright, this looks nice. If this just manipulates and we get a rejection, I'm going to take something on my funded. We have just put in an S&T. What is this? What is this? In the grand scheme of ES. Okay, we have SMT, but we just have like lifelong SMT right now. Anyways. Ooh.
Oh shit.
Okay, I'm about to switch to my funded account. Alright, bro, I didn't even touch my stop loss. That's so crazy. But anyways, I feel it will. Let me switch over to my funded just in case. If we get a nice rejection out of here, I'm happy to take the longs. Because I think the longs are clean AF. If we get a rejection right here. Let's see if we get some green candles going on right now. That would be so nice. Come on. Oh, you kidding me? If we just put in... Oh, we've just put in equal lows again. Really? Okay, I'm gonna have to wait. I might have to wait for that again. If I project this, and what happens? Not a lot. Right, I'm gonna have to wait again. Why have we put in equal lows? This would have been the nicest setup ever, but we've just put in more equal lows, so I'm not taking this. Oh. Yeah, I took the long on my eval because I think it had potential to play out and leave the equal lows, but that's the exact reason why I didn't take it on my funded. So we are now forming a setup on my funded. I would take this right here. I would take longs around here, but we put in equal lows again. I'm not doing that. I've been noticing this market likes to rob you. Yeah. I want this to sweep again. I really do. That would be very nice if we could do that. Guys, I want to reiterate, there was a reason why I didn't take the trade on my funded, because it wasn't an A+ setup. But I take like B setups on an eval just because otherwise I don't trade my evals. I don't copy trade to my evals. I just prefer to take B setups on the eval. That is exactly why I didn't take it on my funded, because I knew that there was a chance that we could manipulate lower. We put in relative equal lows, and that's exactly what we did. And this is what I wanted to see to take a funded setup, right? I still take the setup on an eval because there was a chance that this could have played to rebalance the range and I would have made some money on an eval, right? So this is why I take it. And the more trades I take, which makes sense, in my head that made sense. The only thing that made it not an A+ setup was the fact that we had equal lows. So I still want to take trades like that on evals because I gathered market experience out of actually executing that. And like, even though it's on an eval, there's still like a level of, oh no, my trade lost. Not that I'm bothered about it and it's going to affect my market clarity. Whereas if I take a loss on my funded, that's why I'll only take one trade on my funded, because I personally think taking a loss on my funded account affects my clarity on the market and my patience and all that jazz, and just my psychology in general. I don't think taking a loss on an eval affects me that much anymore because I have 3 funded accounts and eval is just kind of there. But I will take B or A-, whatever you want to call it, setups on an eval because that had potential, even to just play to 0.5 where I had a limit and then continue lower, you know, like I've seen that happen before. So why not take it? Didn't take it on the funded though because it wasn't A+, and I only take one A+ setup per day, if it even presents, on the funded account. So hopefully that makes sense. I'm still in the eval. No, I'm probably not going to trade my eval now. I'm going to trade my funded only if a setup presents. I want to see these equal lows swept out and then I would take something on the eval. But honestly, I wouldn't have wanted to see equal lows put in here. Like this would have been the perfect setup to see that manipulation and then a push higher, right now, and I think if we're gonna continue sweeping, I think we're gonna come to London low, Asia low, and in that case, like, I'm just not gonna have an entry because this whole range is imbalanced. We're at 9 o'clock. I don't know whether we're gonna get a setup now today, but yeah. I don't think I will see an entry today, to be honest. I think even if we did manipulate out this low and then push higher, I would be still skeptical to take it because realistically the A plus setup should have presented here. Like exactly this price action, what we're doing right now, just not putting in an equal low. That would be my A plus setup right now. So there is a very, very high chance that we're going to get to 9:30 without taking anything on the fundeds, but that is totally fine. I kind of expected that coming into today anyway, just seeing how decoupled NQ and ES were. Like, to me, I was like, this is probably a day where I'm not going to get a trade. On my fundeds, that is. I'll always take a punt on the evals, though, because why not? If we get to like quarter past and I've not seen anything, which I feel like I won't, then I'm gonna pop off the stream. Guys, I don't trade market open. I only trade till 9:30. My God, Claudia, what did I do? What did I do? Hay fever today is so bad.
I'm allergic to the dog again.
Really?
Yeah, I can't go near my eyes.
That's so sad. Sometimes I'm allergic to Dundee, but sometimes I'm not. It's really weird. Like yesterday I had such a bad reaction, but then other times like I've been in the car with him on my lap and I've been fine. It's so weird. I feel like it depends like what they've been what grass they've been rolling around in genuinely.
Probably, yeah.
My pre-market analysis usually consists of me seeing what session liquidity has been swept out. Has Asia high been swept out, Asia low, London high, London low. I will see how Asia session has moved and how London session has moved. So I will see, okay, has Asia moved up? Has Asia moved down? Has Asia consolidated? Same thing with London session. And then I will determine my bias based off that. And then I will draw out fibs which look nice. Like I'll draw, you know, the low of London fib, the high of London fib, and I will try and, you know, see what makes sense for potentially what could happen, which lines up with what session profile looks like is going to play out. That makes sense. This is so ass if this plays out after putting in another equal low. I'm sorry. That's so annoying. Been holding short since the top. Don't know if I should keep holding. I honestly don't know. Like, there is a good chance that we rebalance the range, maybe even come up to OCE 0.705 and then we continue dumping because we still have London low and Asian low below us, but I just think ES has already taken those out and we're nearly going to put in a major SMT at this low. And if we do, I would probably say if I was in a short right now, I would probably take it off when ES takes this low. Because that higher time frame SMT pulled some shit, but we have a ton of equal lows still below us on NQ, honestly. So, do you trade during August? Well, I'm away for 2 weeks of August, so I won't be trading while I'm away. I remember trading August last year and having a really shit time, so like I will look at price, but I'll just be super conservative. Similar to what I'm doing now, honestly. Because price, like this week, I think price action's been quite tough. Same with last week. This would have been such an A+ setup. This is so sad. This is so sad. Let me see where I would have entered. Right, so I wouldn't have entered that. I would have entered. My entry would have been here if I was taking this, and I would have had my stop loss. Let me see. There. That would have been my entry. We would have just taken half the position off at 1R. And I would probably hold up to 0.705. That's what I would have taken if we didn't have equal lows. But we have to stick to the plan. We have SMT, so that's why I am bullish. And we also have an imbalance range above, so there's a good chance even if we're still bearish, we trade up and rebalance the range and then continue lower. That's why these types of trades are pretty A+, as long as you don't have equal lows, obviously. Because even if you're wrong about bias, you can still catch a nice move. Like, we have a 15-minute unfilled gap resting above. We have two 15-minute unfilled gaps resting above. Price needs to rebalance at some point. We're not just going to dump and never rebalance. So I think there is a good chance that we could turn around because we're at 2-day open, which is a good place for us to reject. We have a fib, we manipulated and rejected. So it's a good place to rebalance the range. But if we're bullish, obviously, then we're going to come and take the high. This is what I was trying to do earlier with these shorts. I was trying to short to the true day open, but we ended up turning around at this 2.5 and then coming up higher, and then the shorts played and we missed my -4 by like a few points, and I would have had to enter like 2 minutes before news, which I just wouldn't have done. So yeah, these shorts were pretty A+. But it doesn't look like it's going to give me a long setup. I'm honestly going to hop off now because there's no way in the next like 5 minutes there's going to be a setup that presents. We'd have to sweep out these equal lows and honestly sweep London low for me to be interested. I think this -4 down here could potentially play, but that's going to be a while off and probably a New York AM session, so I'm not super interested in anything anymore. I think price action was okay today, but this setup up here was just unfortunately right before red folder, so wouldn't have been able to get involved in it. This long right here would have been really nice if we hadn't put in equal lows, but that is what it is. You gotta have rules there, because some days they'll save you, some days they'll make you miss out, but I think better than less, more or less. If you're longing in close proximity to equal lows, you're gonna take losses than miss out on wins. So I think this is just one of those cases where it feels like I'm missing out on a trade, but it's actually just like, no, I'm protecting capital for the future. So yeah, no trades on the funded today. 1 win, 1 loss on the eval, which is fine. Not a bad day overall. Pretty boring price action and slow, I would say. But yeah,
we had fun, so that's all.
Yeah, me and Hannah had a ball anyways, so that's fun. If you're trading market open today, good luck. Let me know how you did. Feel free to join the free Discord community. It is linked in the chat from Alan. I also stream on there, so if you want to watch the stream with no delay, you can join the Discord and watch the stream over there. I am going to be back live tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. EST as usual. And also tomorrow I'm going to be streaming from 5:30 a.m. EST till 6:30 on Proper Match TV. So if you want to come join me a little bit earlier on there, feel free to do so. But if not, I hope to see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Whoever's saying it's risky to trade against the trend, you clearly don't know me very well, because that is all I really do. Bye. But yeah, bye. Let's end the Discord stream.